Less than an hour from the bustling heart of Melbourne, there is a place that is unique in the whole of Australia. It's a place that has attracted visitors from near and far for decades, long before swift trains, freeways and multi-lane highways made getting there a simple matter. Here in this place, the visitor can come as close to nature as it is possible to do. Here they will find peace and tranquility among magnificent forests of age-old mountain ash and cool, refreshing gullies filled with native vegetation and century-old tree ferns. This place is known simply as the Dandenongs. In this special world of the Dandenongs, you'll never tire of discovering new, exciting things. The wide range of things to do and places to see is seemingly endless. While thousands elect to visit the Dandenongs in the comfort of a tourist coach, particularly visitors from overseas, your visit to the Dandenongs can be totally flexible using your own transport. When thinking of the Dandenongs, tourists from near and far immediately have a vision of the world-famous Puffing Billy. Operated by the volunteers of the Puffing Billy Preservation Society for the Emerald Tourist Railway Board, this historic restored narrow-gauge steam train runs through the very picturesque native bushland between the villages of Belgrave and Gembrook. At times it gives passengers a view of distant Port Phillip Bay, Arthur's Seat and Western Port Bay. On its journey it travels over the famous 15-span timber trestle bridge, through the villages of Selby, Menzies Creek, Clematis, Emerald and Nobelius, to the park and facilities surrounding Emerald Lake, and eventually on to Gembrook. Enthralling for both children and adults alike, Puffing Billy transports you back in time to the fascinating and exciting era of steam rail. Special theme trains like Thomas the Tank Engine run on school holidays and weekends. Emerald Lake on the Puffing Billy line is a popular location for water activities with rowing boats and paddle bikes as well as a pool. It's great for picnics and family gatherings. Emerald Lake is also home to the Emerald Lake Model Railway, the largest working HO scale model layout in the Southern Hemisphere. All undercover, in an area larger than the average house, it boasts over 2,000 metres of track with 150 electric points, 250 houses and other buildings, and 370 engines and other railway rolling stock. Visitors often forget time as they view this incredibly detailed world in miniature, where every moment reveals some new, intriguing detail of the Emerald Lake Model Railway layout. Each of the seasons in the Dandenongs produces its own delights. From mid-September until October, each year, spring is welcomed with a blaze of the purest colour at the Tesla Tulip Festival at Sylvan. From 10 till 5 each day, crowds wander the rows of the most perfect tulip blooms. But that's not the only appeal of this annual festival. Each day there are special attractions such as traditional Dutch clog dancing, bands, steam engine displays, horse and carriage rides, and much more. And there are seniors and children's days with very special additional attractions. Enjoying food or a picnic with wine and jazz set among the fields of beautiful tulips attracts thousands to Teslas in the Dandenongs each year. Here in the Dandenongs you can wander through quaint villages, exploring the numerous art galleries, antique and specialty shops. Or take yourself off for a pleasant meander down miles of walking paths through the forests of the Dandenong Ranges National Park. A walking track guide is available that details some 18 comfortable nature walks that are guaranteed to place no undue strain on the visiting inexperienced bushwalker. Parks Victoria manages a range of specially tended gardens in the Dandenongs. Romantic settings featuring lakes, flowers and stunning views. The historic and beautiful Alfred Nicholas Gardens of the former Burnham Beeches estate, Periander and the George Tyndale Gardens, and the internationally recognized 40-hectare National Rhododendron Gardens with its brilliant display of rhododendrons, azaleas, camellias and daffodils, are all maintained in pristine condition to serve as outstanding tourist attractions, and on occasion, perfect venues for weddings and wedding photography. If you're inclined to be less active, you may select one of the area's relaxing picnic areas. Grant's Picnic Grounds, with its Sherbrooke Forest tea rooms, is a perfect destination to enjoy being close to nature with walking tracks and the added advantage of conveniently placed barbecues and picnic tables. While you may not catch a glimpse of the timid lyrebirds or bounding wallabies unless you're an early riser, it will be hard to miss the vibrant colours and noisy chatter of the crimson rosellas and king parrots as they feed amongst the surrounding forest. Here in the Dandenongs, you can dine in style in formal restaurants, each with its own unique style, or choose from any number of more informal cafes serving light meals and Devonshire teas. Certainly eating in the Dandenongs, and good food and entertainment, is synonymous with the Cuckoo restaurant. The Cuckoo has built a fine reputation over many years, winning several tourism awards. Fully licensed, the restaurant offers a European smorgasbord, continental cakes and other delicacies to tempt your taste buds for lunch and afternoon tea 7 days a week, and dinner on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. Even in winter, aided by big open fires, the Cuckoo still maintains a friendly and welcoming atmosphere. Karwarra Australian Plant Garden is located in Kalorama in the Dandenong Ranges. This small botanic garden, owned by the Yarra Ranges Shire, has over 1,300 species of plants growing on the 2-hectare site. Karwarra, an Aboriginal word meaning place for wildflowers, has a nursery and provides Australian plants for sale. The William Ricketts Sanctuary, nestled into the side of Mount Dandenong itself, is another internationally renowned tourist attraction of the Dandenongs. The sanctuary features magnificent kiln-fired clay Aboriginal sculptures, the brilliant work of the late William Ricketts, that are set naturally amongst the rocks and the trees of the hillside. This has been an all too brief a look at the Dandenongs. Find the time to do your own exploring in this quite unique part of Victoria, and you too will find another world of peace and tranquility, far removed from the regimented lifestyle and hustle and bustle of the city and suburbs. Plan to visit the wonderful world of the Dandenongs soon. You'll be most welcome. Free information and visitor maps are available from the Dandenong Ranges Tourist Information Centre, located at 1211 Burwood Highway, Upper Ferntree Gully, or phone 03 9758 7522.